When you're using Instagram and a niche storefront on Teespring, it's very important to understand this strategy. Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. If you're new here, my name is Greg and I like to talk about online entrepreneurship. So if you're interested in making money online or anything in that area, feel free to take a look around the channel and you might find some stuff that you like. In today's video, we're talking about the Instagram for Teespring with a niche storefront strategy. Now there's some things that are extremely important to understand and that's what I want to cover in this video. So we're going to do this in chronological order so it all makes sense. So the first thing we need to understand is, why do we need this strategy at all? So on other print-on-demand sites like Redbubble or Merch by Amazon, you can just basically upload your designs and you don't have to do anything else. Now granted, as you sell more designs, your account tiers up and you rank better and you get more sales. However, you can just upload your designs, you don't even need a niche or anything, and they drive their own traffic and you will slowly get sales. However, on Teespring, it's not exactly the same. You can do this, but it's way more effective to build your trust score and then Teespring starts doing all their heavy marketing for you. Now, Merch by Amazon and Redbubble, they don't have a trust score, so you're not really dealing with this. Teespring is the only one with the trust score. That's why this strategy only applies to Teespring. The ways that you build your trust score, as we've talked about in other videos, are driving your first few sales, staying away from copyright, and keeping your campaigns spam free. So as long as you're not putting anything spammy in your titles or descriptions, and as long as you're not uploading copyrighted content, you've got the first two variables figured out. The last one, and probably the most important, is driving your own sales to your Teespring account in the beginning. Now essentially what you're doing is driving your own first few sales on your account, so Teespring says, oh, this is a trusted seller. They actually get sales, people like their designs, let's put our marketing on their designs. They can't just market everyone's designs heavily because they do a ton of marketing for you. They're doing display ads, they're doing email marketing, they're doing retargeting campaigns. They can't just do that for every single campaign. So once you've driven your own first few sales, then they know, okay, let's put our marketing on this person's account. So any designs that you upload, they will do the marketing on it. So essentially, coming back to the three things for the trust score, the first two things, the spam and the copyright, that you can do at any time. Just make sure that you're abiding by those rules. But the sales, they don't say exactly how many sales you need. However, I found that it's between 2 and 10 sales for a new Teespring account until this really starts to happen. So just aim for driving the first 10 sales on your Teespring account yourself. Now, you can't buy them yourself, but family and friends can. And then also the Instagram strategy, that's what I really recommend because that's the easiest way to get these first sales. So now that we understand the reason behind the strategy, here's why the strategy works. What you're doing is creating a niche storefront on Teespring. And on a side note, you can create as many niche storefronts as you want on Teespring, all completely for free. They're like free Shopify accounts basically. But what I recommend is you start with one niche storefront on Teespring in the beginning, and then make a niche Instagram page that goes directly to that storefront. Now that Instagram page is a brand new Instagram page called the same thing as the storefront or as close as you can get to it. And you're posting content that is relevant to the niche. And the whole purpose of that is to drive traffic from Instagram over to that niche storefront. So they're still interested, it's still relevant traffic, and to get them to purchase anything from that storefront. You want to get 10 sales doing this. This is the easiest way to get free traffic. You don't want to go straight for paying for paid Facebook ads because that will add up really quickly, and it's very common that people just get a lot of likes, but then they see no sales on the actual campaigns. So that's why the Instagram strategy is better, because it's completely free to do, so it mitigates the risk. Now, once this strategy has worked and you've gotten the sales on your Teespring account, you no longer need to use social media or even storefronts. Now, you can continue to do this. You can automate it with later.com. I talk about this a lot. Later.com is amazing, completely free, and you can basically schedule out all of your social media. So you can create a niche storefront on Teespring, and then you can create the Instagram page, and then later.com, you can use a free account that allows you to schedule 30 posts out per month. And actually what's cool about it is it allows you to connect Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. Now, I only really recommend Instagram, and then if you're going to connect it to a Facebook page, that's just super easy. But why not create 4 accounts on all 4 of those platforms and automate them all with Later? Completely free to do, so I highly recommend doing that. But what I was getting at is, once you've driven the sales and this has worked, you no longer need to continue doing social media. It's all just icing on the cake and extra traffic over to your Teespring account that'll just keep getting you sales long run. You're not required to continue doing that because as you upload campaigns, Teespring will be marketing them for you. But if you want to continue doing that, you definitely can. What I recommend doing is, if you want to continue doing that, automate everything. Create multiple niche storefronts on Teespring, and then create multiple accounts on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter, and automate them all with later.com. That way you're completely hands off. It's like you're doing nothing and you've scheduled out the whole month or 2 months on later for all of those accounts. This is how you can really scale if you want to take this seriously. But the big point that I want to drive home in this video is that after you've done this in the beginning and you've gotten your trust score set on Teespring, you no longer need to continue with this strategy. It's just basically in the beginning to set your trust score. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions about this at all, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you have any video suggestions that you want to hear about, leave them in the comments as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.